Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back. At long last, Stardom Lander, I have returned, and it is time to play Final Fantasy 16. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. Sorry I haven't been around lately. I've been in the process of moving to Virginia, and now that's where I am. And I'm happy to start a new series with everybody, Final Fantasy 16. Here we are. Let's get it going, everybody. This is what we've all been waiting for. I hope you're as excited as I have. I've already played a little bit, just disclaimer up front, but that's okay because that just means I'm going to have a little bit more knowledge knowing what I'm doing for you guys. And so let's go ahead and get it started. Oh, one last thing. Sorry about anyone who is looking forward to the rest of Tales of Arise. Don't worry, I'm still going to get to that. We're still going to do that. I'm sorry to have to put it on hold, but it's Final Fantasy 16 time. It's finally here, and we've got to try it out. So let's just jump right in. Don't worry, we will be back to Tales of Arise. But for now, it's time to play Final Fantasy 16. Go here. Let's go back to visual alerts. Size. Action focused.
It was Moss the Chronicler who said that the land of Valisthea is blessed in the light of the Mother Crystals, and that it was this light which finally led our forebears out of the darkness. Yet, what they saw in the light gave rise to temptation. Temptation that ever lures us back into the crystal shadow. And thus did our journey begin.
Oh man, here we go. This is awesome, isn't it? We're playing as the Phoenix. It's one thing I love about this game is you don't just summon, you play as the summon. Dude, this is the best Final Fantasy since Final Fantasy 7. I don't even know, like, how else to say it. Like, it's so good. Dude, Yoshi P has done it again. You know, anybody who knows me knows that I'm a huge Final Fantasy 14 fan. It's so good. I know it's not for everybody, but if you like MMOs and you like Final Fantasy, it's really great. I really like what Yoshi P did with Final Fantasy 14, and man, he has really brought it this time for the main series entry. Yeah, best Final Fantasy since 7 in my opinion. I haven't even finished it yet. It's just so good. The Nysa Defile.
It'll be light soon. Both camps have begun to stir.
You all know the target. Shiva's dominant. And only the dominant. No one else? Where's the fun in that? How do we even know the girl will be among them? Our kind do not question orders. We follow them. Try to keep that in mind. Let's get this done.
Focus, Wyvern. You are key to this mission's success.
Yes, Sergeant.
I said focus, Wyvern. Don't have time for this. All hell is about to break loose.
You gotta love the I've never played a video game hints and tips. What? Use the left stick to walk and run? No. Fully tilt to run? No. Wow, I would have never figured that out. Nah, but look at these graphics, dude. It looks so good. Yeah, that's another thing about this game. It just looks so good. Somebody was complaining too many cutscenes. Dude. Dude, come on. It's Final Fantasy. What are you talking about? Too many cutscenes. Oh, too much story with my story game. We don't got no problems about that here. If you like story, you've come to the right place. This is a lore channel. So please enjoy, sit back. Let's get into it. We want to know what's going on in Valisthea. People getting blasted, apparently. Yeah, I'm a Kojima fan, so there's no such thing as too many cutscenes. I eat long cutscenes for breakfast, literally. It's 6 in the morning right now. Hope you guys are up bright and early with me. If not, that's okay. Catch you in the VOD. That's what we do. Catch it in the VOD, guys. It's all good. I got weird hours right now, but we're gonna try to get on a schedule.
To the gates! Quickly! Move!
What do you mean, you refuse? Did you not pledge your swords to our cause?
Come now. Marshal, the King of Waloed is our guest.
King of Waloed.
And you have His Majesty's answer.
I wonder that you summoned us at all. Have you so little faith in your own men? It was the Dalmex who drove back the Crusaders in the Battle of the Twin Realms, was it not? Or am I mistaken? Besides, your dominant has yet to take the field.
The dominant.
And when he does, our knights would only get in the way.
Perhaps you have not heard, but the Ironblood now have their own dominant. We would be fools to underestimate them.
Bugger their knights.
What did you say?
Should this citadel be allowed to fall, the capital will lie exposed.
This dude's like the mountain.
And I doubt the Crusaders will wait for the good king's pawns to line up before taking to the board.
Yeah, they said Yoshi P made everybody watch Game of Thrones to make this when they made this game. And man, can you tell? In my opinion,
Which
it's very Game of Thrones. It's the most Game of Thrones that Final Fantasy ever Game of Thrones.
The Ironblood will rule the day they set foot on Storm.
But it's like in a good way. It's really good.
This game is over.
It's like mature dark fantasy for Final Fantasy, you know? It's pretty cool. I really like the style anyway. I'm a big Berserk fan, anybody knows. There's some Berserk in there. Hugh Cock. Yeah. You've never heard that line in a Final Fantasy, right?
Benedict.
Like I said, they're trying to go more mature, which is interesting, you know. Final Fantasy has always had mature themes, but never quite like this. You know what I mean?
Does the lion take care when he chases the hare? Or do you think me one of the latter?
No, my love. You are a lion. You're my lion.
I'm not afraid of a little frost, Benedicta. But I will need someone to warm me when I come home.
The front lines are gone. This is our chance. The chaos will conceal us.
Sorry about that. I keep hitting the wrong dang button.
And quick and deadly.
As always. Take the van.
Wait. Something's not right.
Titan! Yeah!
Titan. So the Dharmax finally grew tired of being slaughtered.
The Dalmix. So, yeah, the dominant, they were talking about the Ironbloods have their own dominant now.
Here to greet the bastard.
Shiva. So the dominant is the person who summons or controls the power of the icon, which is what they call the summons in this game. Shiva. Dude, the opening cutscenes are really cool. Like, I like how it just starts with this, you know, chaos, I mean, that's how a lot of good stuff starts, right? Just right in the middle of some crazy shit going on. Titan versus Shiva. Phoenix shift.
You don't get to die here, Wyvern.
Yeah, you'll see. Come on, Biost. Let's go. There. This is also kind of an RP stream, so don't be surprised if I get into character a little bit. I'm gonna try to embody Clive for you guys. I hope that's okay. I like to get in it. I like to be immersed.
Anytime, Wyvern.
That's what we do here. That and talk shit.
You're just gonna stand there? Wyvern! Wyvern! I told you before, you do not get to die here.
Yes.
Clive! Get up, Clive!
Time for a flashback.
Do you yield? Well, if you're not cut out to be a shield, there's always work for you in the stables. Unless, of course, you think you can defend your master while sat on your arse in a puddle of pig swill.
I'm sure he'd find a way. My brother always looks after me. Right?
Go on. You're sure to hit him eventually.
Don't give up now.
Two arms, then. It wouldn't do to disappoint the gallery. Let's start again from the beginning. Come, show me your form. Good. Again. Very good. Such swordsmanship will serve you well in the field. But can the same be said of your spellcraft? The flames of the Phoenix burn within you. Now let them burn without. Come, Clive. Rain fire down upon me. Excellent. Keep them coming.
Just going over the basics here so everybody
Well
can
done.
see how it's done.
You wield the Firebird's flames just as a first shield should.
You flatter me, my lord.
Or would you rather I flattened you? Can be arranged. Let's see if you can elude my blade. After all, your attacking prowess will count for naught if you don't live long enough to use it. On your toes, Lord Rossfield.
Just hit circle to dodge.
Come on! How did you dodge that? I was sure I had you.
That was amazing!
Nice try. Not quite.
Good. Remember, Clive, your blade is not your only weapon. Quickness of thought and fleetness of foot are indispensable arms in any shield's arsenal. But you are not just any shield, are you? Show me what sets you apart from the rest. You have been blessed by the Phoenix, granted the use of its power. Call upon that power now to close on me. Well, I'm waiting. Fly at me on the Firebird's wings. Impressive. But even the most agile shield cannot hope to escape every blow. And death may come by a handful of cuts as easily as it comes by 1,000. There is only one way to ensure that you do not fall. Keep your wounds mended and your energies replenished. Speaking of which, my lord, you seem a little worse for wear. Now that won't do at all. That's better. Battle is a succession of pivotal moments decided at a single stroke. You must be ready to utilize every tool at your disposal if you are to navigate a path to victory. Or at the very least, to ensure that you live to fight another day. Enough practice. It's time for the test. You've recovered from your soaking, I trust. You wouldn't want to kick a man while he's drowned.
I thought you'd never ask.
Come then, Lord Rossfield. Spar with me. If you believe yourself worthy to be called Shield of the Flame, then prove it.
As you wish, my lord.
Have at me, boy. Make proof of your strength.
Go on, you're sure to beat him this time.
So they have a stagger gauge or whatever, a poise gauge. It's that yellow bar underneath the red life bar.
Keep going, Clive.
And then you want to stagger them to do extra damage. Like so. And then when they're down, you want to hit them with your special attacks, your iconic abilities. I'm using Control Scheme C. I like it because it uses R1 and R2 as the attack buttons, kind of like a Souls game. So in this case, you hold square in order and hit R1 in order, or R2 later on in order to use your special abilities. And that's the Rising Phoenix with square and R1.
Next time I took my own advice and used all the tools at my disposal.
I like that Phoenix shift too, the flaming dash ability. That's really cool. It helps to close distance and everything.
He won! See? I told you he could do it!
Aye.
Bested at last. It's taken me long enough. That was a display worthy of your father. You are a true shield of the flame, and let no one tell you otherwise. Including me. What are you lot gawping at? Back to your drills.
Joshua, I was just tired. The Phoenix's flames are a gift. You mustn't waste them.
It isn't a waste. My shields look after me. Why shouldn't I?
That's why. You were coughing this morning too. You shouldn't be outdoors.
I'll be fine. It's just a cold.
Don't push yourself.
His Grace has returned!
Father's back.
Your Grace, please, this is no place for one such as you.
I would gladly brave hell itself to see my darling boy. Gentlemen, Rosaria thanks you for your indefatigable loyalty.
Thank you, Your Grace. We live to serve.
Joshua. You should not be out of doors. We have discussed this.
I'm sorry.
Good day to you, Mother.
Come, Joshua. Your father will be expecting us.
Dang, why'd she look at him like that, man?
Lord Murdoch?
Your Grace.
What a way to treat your own flesh and blood.
I know. It's not his fault. Not everyone can be born the Phoenix.
We should join them.
So she treats him like crap because he wasn't born the dominant. His brother was, the little boy Joshua. It's kind of messed up.
Rise, my friends.
Welcome home, Father.
Thank you, Joshua. You are well, I trust?
Yes, Father. Much better. Today, Jill and I went to the Bailey to watch Clive's spa.
Is that so?
Quiet, Torgal. Stop it, boy. Not now.
You'll make a fine hound one day.
Father.
Lift up your head, girl.
Thank you, Your Grace.
The capital rejoices at your safe return, Your Grace.
War is coming, my boy. We must make ready.
Is the situation truly so grave?
Come to the throne room. We will talk there.
Yes, Father. Your Grace.
Shields dismissed!
Torgal! Where do you think you're going, Clive here is off to see the Archduke.
Right.
Is trouble brewing?
I'm not sure. I need to speak with Father.
All right. Let's get this stuff. Time before the Duchess comes.
Well, this is it, lads. Time to put an end to them.
Good as new.
Forgive me, Lord Marquess. Pray do not concern yourself with this bungling cur. Bow to him, you fool. Did I say to speak?
It was no trouble. Really.
Oh, do not indulge him. To be allowed to stand in your lordship's presence is more than his kind deserves. Why, neither the Empire nor the Republic treat their bearers half so well. He was lucky to be born in your father's dominion. Very lucky, as I remind him every day.
Stand, please.
Stand.
I trust his good fortune will continue.
Of course, if that is your lordship's wish.
Don't work too hard. Remember, it is for the good of the duchy that you serve.
As do we all, my lord.
As do we all.
Come along now. Back to your duties.
Nice and quiet in here, isn't it? There's Joshua.
Clive?
Are you worried about the war?
The soldiers will expect the Phoenix to help them, but I don't know if I can.
Don't worry, Joshua. Father will guide you. And I will protect you. Always.
I know. Thank you, Clive.
Do you understand? The power of the Phoenix dwells within Joshua, and Joshua alone. If any ill should befall him, it will be on your head. Good luck.
You commanded my presence, Your Grace. How may I serve you?
All right, you can stop licking my boots. Your mother isn't here.
Do the territories fare any better?
Most lie under a pall of black. In just these few moons, the Blight has taken nigh on all of the northern reaches. It is only a matter of time before it crosses the border.
By the flames.
Nearly every available bed in the capital is already occupied by those fleeing the Deadlands. Even if we were to send them south to Port Isolde, more would only follow in their wake. Every day we delay brings us closer to disaster. We must move now.
Against the Iron Kingdom.
We have traded blows with them for too long. It is time to end it.
At the very least, we must secure Drake's breath. Without the blessing of the Mother Crystal, we cannot defend our realm from the spread of the Blight.
The Iron Blood will not relinquish it easily. This will be a bitter fight.
We ride for Phoenix Gate tomorrow. There we will listen to the words of our ancestors, as tradition dictates.
Am I to go with you as Joshua's shield?
There is something else I would have you do first. Rodney.
You will have heard the reports, I am sure, of beastmen from the north being sighted within our borders.
Goblins in the Stillwind Marshes. I know of the rumors, yes.
Then you know what must be done. I will give you 2 good men. While we ride north tomorrow, you will journey to Stillwind, search it and clear it. Then you will join us at Phoenix Gate.
It is time to prove your strength. And shut your mother up for good.
I will do my duty, Your Grace.
That will be all. Rest well. We ride at dawn.
Yes, Your Grace.
Alright, let's get into the lore. Rosalith Castle. Situated in the heart of the ducal capital in Rosalith, it is from this towering ivory fortress that the Archduke and his family rule their nation. An architectural feat the founder himself would be proud of. The castle has stood since the early days of the duchy, the Dookie, and watched over the rise of this proud nation and the people who inhabit the city beneath. So, the Grand Duchy of Rosaria, that's where we live, a nation occupying the western reaches of the continent of Storm, with Rosalith as its capital. Rosaria was originally formed from a collection of smaller dominions, all of which now stand united under the banner of Archduke Elwyn Rossfield. Not posing, not possessing a mother crystal of its own, the duchy has long been locked in bitter conflict with the Iron Kingdom over possession of Drake's Breath, which lies still further to the west in the midst of the boiling sea. Elwyn Rossfield, that's Clive's father, Archduke of the Grand Duchy of Rosaria and father of Clive and Joshua, loved by his people for his steadfast leadership both at home and on the battlefield, which he put to good effect in quelling the rebellious northern territories. The Iron Kingdom, that's our enemy, is also known in the local tongue as the Heron. The Iron Kingdom is an archipelago nation situated off the west coast of Storm, which is capital, with its capital at Krieg Luiskite. I don't. The Mother Crystal Drake's Breath rises from a volcanic island situated just within or without its borders, depending on who you ask, and has been the subject of long-standing conflict between the Iron Blood and the neighboring Duchy of Rosaria. The Iron Kingdom's inhabitants shun any contact with outsiders, which has given rise to a unique, if largely inward-looking culture. And finally, the Mother Crystals are enormous glassy mountains, 5 of which tower over the lands of Valisthea. They are the source of all the crystals that the people of the Twins rely on in their everyday lives. Not only that, but the lands surrounding them are rich with ether, making the magics the crystals making the magic the crystals cast even more potent. For these reasons, great nations have sprung up around each mother crystal and have long warred with each other over possession of their blessings.
We drove the Iron Blood from our shores once before, but their patriarch still dreams of spreading his message to Storm. And when the Crusaders march, they move a damn sight quicker than the Blight ever did.
So we recapture the Mother Crystal, end their ambitions, and secure the duchy.
Only the light of the Phoenix can guide us through these dark days. But that does not mean I'm happy asking this of Joshua. Look after him, won't you?
Even if it costs me my life.
Let's make sure it doesn't come to that.
This war we mean to wage, it isn't only for control of the Mother Crystal. Above all else, we cannot allow those Ironblood savages to gain a foothold on Storm.
I know. I would sooner die than see them darken our shores again. I wish you a safe journey tomorrow.
And I you, Clive. May your blade strike true.
No messages, my lord.
How long will you be away this time?
Not long. 4 days, maybe 5.
And you will be taking Joshua?
Well, I can't exactly leave him behind, can I? The blood of the Rosfields runs in his veins. Before going to war, we perform the rite at Phoenix Gate. It's our way. You know that. and only the dominant can enter the apothecary, so yes, I'm taking Joshua.
Oh, to hell with your way! The boy is ill.
You think I don't know that? But the boy is also the Phoenix, the heir to the throne. You can't keep him in swaddling clothes all of his life.
Elwyn!
Don't worry. Clive will watch over him. Though he is a youth of but 15 years, he's already a fine soldier. He will make a splendid shield.
You see more in him than the Phoenix did. He was rejected, Elwyn. Our household has no place for such a failure. He is worthless, a man like any other.
As am I, my dear.
Nonsense. You are the Archduke of Rosaria.
Oh, not this again. You know as well as I do that I only sit upon the throne because my father was taken before his time. I am merely warming the seat till Joshua comes of age.
You are your father's firstborn son, and you sit upon the throne. All is in its right place. Unlike some, you have not disgraced our noble blood.
Without men like Clive to keep us safe, your precious noble blood would long since have graced the gutter. We have an early start. I'm going to sleep.
Dang. Shit, I don't blame him. He loves his son, Clive. She treats him like shit. He's like, get off me, woman. Talk about killing the mood. Just because he's not the dominant. She don't give a damn about him.
Time to prove yourself.
Wishing on a star?
I'm a little old for that. I should get some sleep.
Right. You're going with them tomorrow, aren't you?
I am Joshua's shield. I'm sworn to protect him. He takes too many risks. I only wish I could save him from himself.
Clive, you...
I have another mission too. Father has given me my first command.
Well, if you're not going to pray to Metia for your safe return, I shall just have to do it for you. There's going to be another war, isn't there? Since coming here, I've begun to take peace for granted. I assumed the war between our nations would be the last. But it never really ends, does it?
No. The next war will be bigger than before.
But you'll be all right, won't you, Clive? You're a shield of Rosaria, after all, and blessed by the Phoenix.
It's getting cold. We should go in. My lady.
Good night, Clive.
Sorry, Ambrosia. We won't be hunting today.
Don't worry. I'm sure you'll do brilliantly.
I'll try.
Good luck!
Friends, we ride for Phoenix Gate. May the blessing of the crystals go with us and shield the Firebird's flame forevermore!
His Grace departs! Open the gates!
Lord Rossfield, allow me. I shall see her safely to Phoenix Gate.
Thank you.
We're ready to depart, my lord.
May I say what an honor it is to serve alongside you?
This is to be no mere investigation. If there are goblins in Stillwind, they won't leave willingly. The Beastmen are a fierce foe. We underestimate them at our peril.
Not today, we won't.
Sir Wade, Sir Tyler, let us do our duty.
With pleasure, my lord.
As you command.
To the marshes, then. And may the blessing of the crystals go with us.
Stillwind. There was a time not long ago that the songs of civilization echoed through Stillwind's knotted boughs. Now the settlements lie abandoned, and the only sounds to escape this forsaken place are the howls of beasts that have fled the Deadlands to make the bogs their home.
Keep your eyes open for those goblins. The reports placed them in this area.
It's all swamps from here. What's your step, my lord?
And everything else.
Alright, so that was talking about the timely accessory. Let's go ahead and get into the menu and check this out. So here we have our attribute screen. I like how they have the, if you'll notice down at the bottom right, they have the little sprites for who's in your party, like the old school Final Fantasy sprites. That's cool. And then gears and icons. So you may have heard about this recently. The game starts you off with these accessories that make the game very accessible to players who aren't used to live action combat. We won't be using any of them on this playthrough. It is extremely easy mode, but they're totally optional. So anyone who tells you that the game is too easy and that you just spam one button, it's totally optional. You know, the game has a pretty cool combat system. It's pretty, uh, you know, I don't know how deep it goes, but I'm sure it gets pretty deep. It's a lot of fun. It plays kind of like, I've heard it compared to Devil May Cry, you know, which is known to be like a really good complex action fighter game, you know, action adventure, whatever you want to call it. So this is a action RPG for sure. That's the way all RPGs have gone these days. But in any case, you know, and if you think about it, how's that any different? Like they're talking about spamming one button the whole time. How's that any different than um, a normal time? Uh, what do you call it? A time-based RPG where you take your strategy-based or whatever, where you sit there and choose your menus, what you're gonna do, and you're just pressing X the whole time as you just pick through menus. You know, this it's for people who want to play like that. We're not doing that. We're gonna do everything manually, the hard way, I guess you could say. But yeah, I just wanted to go over that. That's what that's about. These accessories, like this one, when equipped, time slows, timely focus. This one I do like. It helps with dodging. Or I guess this is the dodge. I don't know. One of them makes it to where you just press R1 the whole time, and he does whatever attack is best. So it'll go through all of your attacks for you just by pressing R1. That one's the one that really kind of just breaks the game as far as easy mode goes. Timely healing, stuff like that. It just basically automates everything for you. But no need to do that here. We'll be fine without them. And then let's take a look at the abilities. Just typical ability points that you can upgrade. So for example, we can spend 20 points to get charged magic, charge up your fireball, and another 25 points to get the lunge. Here we can do our saves and whatnot. Let's go ahead and make a new save. I can't choose, like I was going to put it on save slot number 4. Create save data file? Yeah, let's do that, I guess. There we go. I'll just have to be very careful not to mix those up. Alright. Map. Here is the map. The journal. Lost in a fog, made by his father, the Archduke, to address reports of the ever-spreading blight having driven a horde of goblins into Rosarian territory, Clive journeys through the swamps of Stillwind, accompanied by a pair of loyal shields of the duchy. The main menu for items. Assigning shortcuts. Yep. Pretty straightforward. Release from earlier? To kill the dominant. Dawn breaks over the Nice of Defalin, 873rd year of the Valestian calendar. The armies of Dalmacia and the Iron Kingdom gather, and their icons Titan of the Republic of Shiva of the Orthodoxy make ready to take the field. Meanwhile, high above it all, a small party of branded assassins survey the battlefield like hawks in search of prey. Alright, so let's get into some combat.
The most well-maintained path. But who do you imagine would maintain it? They've all fled from the Blight.
It's hard to believe that anyone used to live here.
The old village of Stillwind is ahead. Not that there's a lot left of it.
It's like, bro, come on.
With me.
Look at those little goblins. Alright, so, yeah, so just to kind of give you guys an idea for anyone who hasn't played yet, I'm hitting R1 to attack. And those are some big goblins. They're almost as tall as we are.
Goblins. So the reports were true.
We should press on. There may be more ahead.
You automatically pick up items when you get close to them.
Welcome to Stillwind.
Have care, my lord.
There's more.
And if you hit R2 at the end of your combo, you'll do a magic burst. And I can R2 and R... so you attack enemies when they're down with a cool little animation. And if I unlock that lunge ability, so I can lunge with R1 and R2 at the same time. Also, I'll show you the charged magic. Oh, did I go back around? Wait, did I go back around? So hold L3 for animal instincts. Weird. I must got turned around. Make an effort. Oh, the little butterflies kind of show you where to go to, maybe. But first, let's check the building. Strength tonic.
Watch out, my lord.
Alright, so you can dash with L2.
And what a number. We'll all have our hands full.
Shoot fireballs with R2. You can charge it, hold it to charge.
We should be nearing the old village square.
It might not be a nest of goblins. Sneaky sods. We're trapped.
My lord. I'm working on it. He's the leader. But we'll have to take care of his followers first. Care to thin the herd?
As if you have to ask. Down with you!
Oh yeah, you can target with L1, lock on. So I press L1, lock off, press L1, lock back on. I'm not sure how to change targets while locked on though.
And there was one.
Shit! He's invited a friend! On your feet, Sir Wade.
Here it comes.
Big boy on deck. Formidable foes. Larger enemies must be faced with caution. They have far more HP than their smaller counterparts and will often use devastating abilities to overwhelm opponents. Use the blessing of the Phoenix to not only deal considerable damage to these enemies, but also break their wills. Breaking their enemies will stagger them, leaving it unable to act and vulnerable to attacks.
Founder, that's a swing and a half. Be ready to move when it winds up for another. Can you tell me twice?
Enemies will become partially staggered when their will gauge is reduced to 50%, creating a short opening in which combination attacks are easily landed. Completely reducing an enemy's will gauge will stagger it. Extra damage is dealt when an enemy is fully staggered, increasing with each strike landed up to a maximum of 150%. The total amount of damage dealt during this time is displayed upon the enemy's regaining its senses. 1,860 damage. Ow. I like that fucking counterattack. And he's down. Light him up. $2,189 damage. Whoops. Gigas. That's what it's called. Enough! Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Kind of plays like Dark Souls, like I said, with the battles B or C control scheme, whichever one has you attack with R1. Hard leather armlets. Ooh, we should equip those.
Come back and fight, you coward! After him, before he summons the rest. There he is. Damn it! This ends now. What's in there? Bloody hell! Warble is not south. Keep clear of its maw, my lord. That thing's breath is worse than its bite. That reeks! I said stay away from its mouth! That's Johnny! Comes to us all! Where's it going? Your guess is as good as mine. Don't!
Cinematic Strike. When the screen flashes blue like this during a pivotal moment in a battle, press R1 before time runs out to deliver a devastating blow. Basically a quick time event, but I like those. I know some people don't like quick times, but I do. Oh, I forgot to hit him with it until the end. Oh well. Uh-oh. Counter.
Not quite. He won't be gone for long. Cannot fall here.
Cinematic evasion. When the screen flashes red like this during a pivotal moment in battle, press circle before time runs out to evade the incoming attack.
Now for the final push, my lord!
I think we made it angry.
I'd rather we made it die. Nice try. My lord. Thanks. Never thought I'd see it. Not just goblins in Rosaria, but Morbles too. I'll petition his grace to send a detachment.
Alright, guys.
If we don't stop them here, they'll be at our gates before long.
I need to run and get a drink. Seeing him down that made me need some water. I'll be right back.
We should get moving. We don't want to be caught out here after dark.
If we set off now, we can still reach Phoenix Gate before nightfall. Damned blight.
Right. So there's some kind of blight spreading across the land, you know, destroying everything. We don't know why, but apparently it caused the Morble to come down from... They don't normally come over here. That was a cool fight, though. A Morble right off the bat.
Suddenly, thousands of red eyes. No, wait till you hear this. Wait till you hear this. His lordship draws his sword. The goblin chief runs off screaming straight down a Morble's gullet.
More tales! Drink and be merry, boys! Good work on the morrow.
Must be gratifying to see your student making such a name for himself. The young lord has a bright future ahead of him.
Aye, and one of these nights he may even deign to join us.
Are you unwell?
No, Father. Just a little tired.
Well, it has been a long day.
They all like Clive, don't they?
Aye. Your brother will be a fine shield. We're all very proud of him.
Father? Why is it that the dominance is always born into our family? It doesn't seem fair.
We cannot live without the blessing of the crystals. And the crystals work their magic through us. You have been blessed, Joshua. Blessed to be a dominant, to wield the power of an icon. Our family has been chosen to share that power with the people. So that is what we must do.
Follow me, o'er the rolling green meadows. Follow the flames and arise from the shadows. Hear the Rosarian voices that ring. Fanned by the fire, earth's life-giving wings. Go on, the wind-born, o'er the great land of storm. Louder, my friends! Louder! See how the fire in the
I don't suppose I'll be missed.
Hear the Rosarian voices acclaim, stirred by the fire, earth's life-giving flames. Oh.
Poor Jill. She'll be wondering where you've got to. So much for you being a fine hound.
So this is where you've been hiding.
What are you doing out here?
I didn't see you at the feast.
Feasts are the only time shields are allowed to take their ease, and I've never really been one for cakes and ale.
It's the vegetables I don't like. I hear you slew a Morble. All the men were singing your praises.
They never used to. When I joined the ranks, everyone thought I was a spoilt little lordling. If I didn't know how to handle a sword, I'd be a laughingstock. The Archduke's firstborn failure. You're the one they really believe in. I'm jealous.
That's not true. They don't believe in me. They believe in the power of the dominant.
My brother the Phoenix, ruler over life and death.
It isn't fair. It should have been you. I don't have what it takes to lead our people. I don't have the strength. But you do.
Every man has his duty. Ours was decided long ago, when our ancestors chose to instate the dominant as the Archduke of Rosaria. All to ensure that whenever our nation stood on a precipice, the Phoenix would rise from the flames to drag us back from the brink. The fate of Rosaria sits on the dominant's shoulders. It is your duty to bear that burden.
What about you?
I was born to be your shield. That is why I was given the Phoenix's blessing. To keep our future rulers safe. No matter what. However hard it gets. I'll never let you down.
Thank you, Clive. I know you'll always take care of me.
Before I can do that, you need to take care of yourself. All right?
I should go inside. It's past my bedtime. Good night, Torgal.
Supplies from the capital.
You took your time sampling the wares, were you?
It's a good job the North is full of enterprising traders keen to keep us in wine.
Spare a barrel for the boys on duty, eh?
What in the...
Gateway secured, Captain.
We proceed as planned.
that?
Forgive me, my prince. It's me, Wade. You probably don't remember me.
I remember. What is it?
We're under attack. I don't know who they are, but they've set light to half the castle. I must get you to safety, Your Highness.
Very well. I'm ready.
Follow me, Your Highness.
The Phoenix Gate, a walled keep situated near Rosaria's northwestern border. It was originally constructed to serve as an outpost in the wars against the Northern Territories, but its true significance lies deep within the ruins atop which the stronghold stands. Here, in an ancient chamber accessible only to the dominant of fire, is held the rite of ancestral communion, an important ritual in which it is believed that the Phoenix can hear the words of the duchy's forebears. Joshua Rossfield, second son of the Archduke of Rosario, Joshua was appointed heir to the ducal throne by virtue of his awakening as the dominant of the Phoenix. His love and admiration for his elder brother Clive is absolute, and he is only too proud to have him serve as his first shield. His love for carrots, less so. Sir Wade, a loyal shield of Rosario chosen by Lord Commander Rodney Murdoch to accompany Clive on his expedition to Stillwind. Once but a low-born page, Wade was inspired to join the ranks after a woodpile fell on him, and his life was saved by a young Joshua.
Are the enemy already inside the castle?
I'm afraid so, Your Highness. We must hurry. What was that?
We have to help them. Everything's on fire.
Fall back, Your Highness! He's not one of us!
No. I must do my duty. I saw them at the feast. They were laughing.
This is Sambraquagab. But why would the Empire...
We must find my father.
Damn it! The bastards are everywhere!
Why would the Empire do this? They're our allies.
I am the dominant.
No choice.
Tyler! Damn it! His wounds are deep.
I can save him.
Your Highness,
Don't worry. You're going to be all right.
I'll hold them off.
Clive!
Joshua! Come here. Tyler, you're hurt.
I'll survive. Thanks to His Highness.
Your Grace! Lord Murdoch!
You rescued the young prince. Well done, Sir Wade.
I'm in your debt, soldier.
Thank you, Your Grace.
We cannot stay here. We should make straight for the rear gate.
Omir lost Alan, Tuisa Gelif. May the winds speed you to Rosalith.
The north gate's up ahead. There are chocobos in the stables. Father, take Joshua and get to safety.
No, I'm not going without you. You're supposed to be my shield, remember?
I remember, which is why I'm going to hold the enemy here while you make your escape.
I will order our remaining forces to rally at the gate. Now go.
I will do my duty. You must do your duty too.
I know.
You have to keep Father safe. I'm counting on you, Joshua. We're too late. Everyone's dead. Damn it all.
Captain! Take them.
Let none escape.
As you command. You take care of that spellcaster. I'll keep the others occupied. That's them done. Are you all right?
I'm fine. It's my father and Joshua I'm worried about. We should head back.
Hey, look out!
A dragoon!
May I have this dance?
He's an Imperial Dragoon.
And you are the shield who was blessed by the Phoenix. Not that it will save you!
Not quite.
Stay still, damn you! Rosaria!
He's open! Now, Clive! Have at him!
You're going to regret that, boy.
Time is past! Come on! Distance is over! Not quite. Down with you!
Son rag.
Are you hurt?
I'm fine.
So, they sent in the Dragoons. Imperial Vipers. Do they really mean to invade us?
Not yet. Their numbers were too few. They were not here to take the castle. They were we're here to take heads. Our work is done. We should return to my father.
My lord, look. We issued these sashes but yesterday, in Rosalith. If they were already among us, what if there were others?
Father and Joshua are in danger.
We must hurry. Take your steed.
What is that?
Uncle, they're all right. Thank goodness.
Your Grace, is everyone safe?
For the moment. We ride for Rosalith to rally our forces. I will need your help to see Joshua safely back to the capital. On you get, Joshua.
Father?
I'm sorry, Your Grace, but that won't be possible.
You honorless snakes!
Stay back! I'm warning you!
Run, Joshua, run!
No!
Hey.
Traitors! Your Highness!
You must do your duty too. You have to keep Father safe.
I have to. I had to. Clive,
I'm counting on you, Joshua.
Oh, fuck!
Kill him! Now!
Phoenix.
The Phoenix!
Joshua! Lord Murdoch! His Highness! Joshua! Stop this!
He's lost control. I have to do something. I have to save him.
No, my lord! Fall back! Clive!
Oh no, poor Ambrosia.
Thank you, God. You saved my life.
Man, that was messed up. They cut his dad's head off right in front of him.
Get her on her feet and run. Please. Joshua, are you in pain?
Not now! Come on! You're his shield. Do your duty. Save him.
My lord?
What in the
a second icon of fire. And the poor Lord Commander gets consumed in the flames. This is when it really starts getting crazy.
Who are you?
He doesn't know who it is. And now we're back to the flashback. Embodying the Phoenix. You can play as the Phoenix. Now I have crosshairs I gotta control. I can hold R2 to shoot fireballs. And evade.
I'll kill you!
So it's an icon battle. So cool.
This cannot be! There's only one icon of fire!
Wait, what? Well, I don't understand what happened there. What? How did I lose? I don't get that. It's so weird. I was like shooting him the entire time. Yeah, I don't know. That was really weird. That didn't happen the first time I played either. Yeah, I don't get it, but whatever.
My flames may flicker, but they shall never die!
It's like I don't see what I did any different there. That's weird. It's like I was shooting him the whole time, both times.
No! Stop it! Take your hands off my brother!
Help me! Help me, Clive!
Joshua! Stop it! Stop it! I swore I would protect him! Please! Please! Stop it! Murderer. I'll kill you! I'll fucking kill you!
Damn. That was a crazy one. Killed his own brother. Or did he? Joshua is the Phoenix, after all. That was really cool, though, the Titan battles, or the Icon battles. Looking forward to more of those. But yeah, they were betrayed.
Quite a
Imperials.
mess that monster made. Damn shame about the Phoenix, but can't be helped. helped. Oh, my condolences, Your Grace. Is there aught we can do?
Haven't you done enough, Captain? Joshua was my world, and now he is gone. I can only pray there will be a place for me in the world his radiance seeks to create.
His Radiance, the Emperor.
I see.
See, she's a traitor.
Your Grace, over here.
She didn't really care about her husband.
The rubble must have protected him from the worst of the flames. Shall we take him prisoner?
No need for that. Kill him.
Her own son.
Wait. As my husband never tired of telling me, he is a fine soldier. I'm sure he would make an excellent addition to the Imperial front line.
Wow.
All in its right place.
Yeah, make him a slave.
Take this one.
Evil bitch, dude.
Chin up, lad. You're going to be a soldier.
Joshua.
Final Fantasy 16. What a hell of an intro. That's 2 hours. Years later. So this is back during the battle between Titan and Shiva.
Welcome back. Sorry. What's our situation?
Let's just say Shiva and Titan's little spat hasn't made things any easier.
And? It's as you thought. The Crusaders have sounded the retreat.
Then we follow.
We're down a man, Sergeant.
If we return without Shiva's head, our fate will be no different from Biast's. I'll take my chances with the Iron Blood. At least then I might die fighting.
After you do, that is.
I won't be dying. Not today.
So these guys,
settled. No dying.
They're
now,
Imperial.
If you don't mind, we have an army to chase.
So these guys that I'm with, this army that I'm fighting for right now, are the Imperials. So new iconic abilities. The iconic abilities Scarlet Cyclone and Heatwave for the Phoenix are now available for acquisition and upgrade on the Abilities tab. Do not forget that once acquired, new abilities must be equipped.
How do they expect us to kill something that can do this?
They don't. Only the girl holding its leash.
But I think that's going to do it for this stream, guys. Thanks for watching, everyone, if you did. And look forward to next time when we really get into it. If you played the demo, then you've already seen up to this point. That was a good 2-hour intro. I think that's going to be a good place to call it for now. But we will pick up right here next time with another, hopefully amazing episode of Final Fantasy 16. And just to give everybody a heads up, like I said, I've been in the process of moving to my new home in Virginia. That's where I'm at now. I'm still getting set up. Hopefully in the future I can get my webcam and get my pod and everything set up for you guys. But for now, we'll be here doing the Final Fantasy. And I'm going to try to get on a regular schedule, probably sometime on the weekends. Usually in the evening time, doing the morning right now, because it's just what works best for me at the moment. But yeah, so look forward to at least one weekly episode every weekend, Friday or Saturday in the evening time. That's what I'm going to be shooting for. All right, guys. Well, we'll see you back here next week for another episode of Final Fantasy 16. And until then, take care.